that picture of Zelensky and Trump at the Vatican at the Pope's funeral really affected me personally as a journalist. Very unusual. Roll tape.
Yes.
What were you and Zelensky talking about when you were nose to nose in the Vatican?
I was telling him that it's a very good thing if we can produce a deal that you sign it, because Russia is much bigger and much stronger. Russia is just chugging forward. It's a big, strong country. By the way, not nearly as strong as the United States, because I rebuilt our military in my first term. They gave a lot of it away in Afghanistan, and Afghanistan is one of the reasons we had an incompetent president, grossly incompetent. He should have never been president. But we had a man that didn't know what the hell he was doing, and Afghanistan showed the stupidity of our leader and the weakness of the military. We have a great military. I knocked out ISIS in 3 weeks.
All right, well, you got the deal. You got the deal with Zelensky on the minerals. That means the United States is going to have a presence in Ukraine. Is that going to inhibit Putin, do you think?
Well, it could, but the reason I did that is that we're in for $350 billion or close to it, whereas Europe is only in it for $100 billion.
All right, so we get some of our investment back. And then the president went on to say that Europe, the EU nations, NATO nations, lent Ukraine the money, and we just gave it to them. So he believes that this mineral deal will bring some of that money back to the USA. Again, that absolutely could happen. There's no guarantee, but it could. But the real reason that the United States wanted that deal is because it gives us a presence in Ukraine, an economic presence that has to be guarded. Okay? So if Putin sweeps in to our industries there, that ups it big time. All right. Now, the deal they made is not what it seems to be. You have not been told. So Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, doesn't reimburse the USA. Okay? It allows the USA preferential rights to harvest minerals. All right? And they're there, but we don't know exactly where they are, the minerals. And the agreement says that future military assistance to Ukraine will count as an investment, okay? So there'll be a fund set up. So we'll get reimbursed. What Trump wants to do is he'll give Ukraine the money, but he wants them to pay it back in the form of mineral sales. And I think that's a fairly good deal. All right, so that's what happened. Now, finally, it was a pretty intense interview, and I'll tell you where you can see it all in a moment. So I wanted to use some levity. I want to, because you don't want to leave everybody as, all right, roll it. Okay. Stephen A. Smith may run for president, as you know. Do you have any advice for Stephen A. If he launches the run?
No, Stephen A. He's a good guy. He's a smart guy. I love watching him. He's got great entertainment skills, which is very important. People watch him. A lot of these Democrats I watch, I say they have no chance. I've been pretty good at picking people and picking candidates, and I will tell you, I'd love to see him run.
No, there you go. Now, will he run? At this point, no, but who knows? 3.5 years down the road, Trump has opened the door for every populist candidate. So we are very grateful to President Trump for giving us the time. I'm not one of these arrogant guys who goes, hey, I got to give it. I told the president when I was booking him that this would be very widely watched all over the world, and the numbers support that. And then over the weekend, you get another surge of people who didn't quite understand what was happening. And I'll give you all the details about where you can see it if you missed it. On Friday, and this is important, there is a 1-hour special on News Nation at 8 p.m. Friday, okay, tomorrow, me discussing the first 100 days in a historical way. President Trump is trying to fix the economy, but some believe the damage is already done. As the dollar value drops, China's power and gold keep going up. I called American Hartford Gold to diversify with physical precious metals, and you might consider that as well. They will help you secure your savings with physical gold and silver delivered right to your door, or you can set up a tax advantage gold IRA. Plus, it's tax and penalty free to roll over your current 401k or IRA. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of five-star ratings, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, they are the only precious metals dealer I trust. So please call or text American Hartford Gold. Tell them O'Reilly sent you, and you might get $15,000 of free silver on a qualifying order. Call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.